on mixedtv.tv, and there's Miss Super Bowl herself.
Yeah, what a title.
Yesterday, but TVFCU, you guys have unleashed just a tremendous ad campaign.
Oh yeah, we're so excited. It's celebrating our 90th anniversary was the inspiration. But listen, if you haven't seen it yet, then you weren't watching the Super Bowl, right? But go check us out on YouTube because the ad goes through the history of this area. You're gonna see the Olympics on the Ocoee. Mr. P, our porcupine, has some relatives that won the gold. You're gonna see lots of local history. And if you're on Mixed TV, are we watching it now? Because I'm looking at it and I'm hip. No, that right there is the founding of the credit union. So our credit union was started 90 years ago by some folks who pooled their finances to lend out to each other. And it's kind of a beautiful history.
Yeah, I mean, we're actually, if you're listening on the radio, you'll go back and watch it, mixedtv.tv. But yeah, the Chattanooga Lookouts and the Ocoee River, and I know that all of those are so important. But this morning you came with a scam alert. You're so good at this, basically letting people know what's happening.
Yes, thank you so much for the opportunity. I know we've talked about a lot of fun stuff over the weeks, but every month before the Chamber Coffee, I like to come and give maybe some education. And this time it's about a scam alert. Scammers are once again spoofing TVFCU's phone number. So they're calling local residents, and it looks like it's coming from our main number, TVFCU. And if you've saved our main number in your phone, because maybe you are a member, it's going to come across on your caller ID because it's just picking that up out of your contacts. So the scammers can make it look like they are calling from TVFCU, and they're trying to trick people into giving them online banking information, debit card information, letting them install an app on their phone that they say is going to, help them, and then eventually, installing that app, they start getting the member to transfer money. And the whole time, this person thinks they're talking to a rep from TVFCU. It is not us.
One thing. So my mom, who's and she says she's 76, but she'll call me sometimes, and I think about, and she'll ask me, so does this sound legit? And of course, I tell her yes every time. No. If you're, if you have so if you're listening right now or watching us, and you have a parent or a grandparent, it would be, or maybe a friend who's not so technically inclined or whatever, wouldn't it be good for these people to warn or to whatever? What do you tell people in our age group that maybe about the next generation?
I tell people that just because the caller ID says it's coming from a certain number, that does not mean it is actually that number. Scammers are able to fake it. And just because you get a text that says it is from a financial institution, it does not mean that text is legitimately from that financial institution. Unfortunately, we can't trust it. And I say this to you as someone who works at a credit union, that we do have to call our members and we do text and email. So, we're trying to communicate with people. The best thing you can do is, if you get a call or a text and you are unsure, call your financial institution at a number that you know. So if you're a member of TVFCU, you can call us at 634-3600. But if you get a text or a call from any financial institution and you're like, I don't even have an account at that credit union. First of all, that's probably a scammer trying. But second of all, you can hang up on that person that called you, and you can call that financial institution at the number listed on their own actual website and talk to somebody there. If it's a legitimate call or text, they're going to be able to connect you with the right person and take care of you.
All right, Kim Gunter, Marketing Director, TVFCU. So how do we get all the information about TVFCU?
Well, just find us online. TVFCU.com has all sorts of great information. And then, of course, social media, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and Twitter. We're all there.
All right, Kim, thanks so much. And again, congratulations. Great campaign.
Oh, thank you. We're very excited about it.
All right.